but they block the whole aisle with their trolley.
Yeah, but it's because you're rushing around with Carlene, want to get this, want to get that.
Yeah, because I
You're
haven't
bloody
got
low
enough
attention.
time.
Oh, hang on, I've got to do my bloody TikTok thing. Wiggy, like.
Yeah.
Welcome to Don't Get So Emotional podcast. You're joined by Paul and Tom. Hi, Tom.
Hi, Paul.
Now, we're going to have a discussion today about something that I think is really interesting. So, it's about the illusion of time. So, I first noticed this during lockdown, where we used to speak every week, and every Friday we'd have a chat and you'd say, I can't believe it's Friday. I can't believe it's Friday.
We still say that now.
We say it now, yeah. And also a train going past there.
Yeah.
People can work out where you live. If you know there's a train line, Tom lives near it.
Thanks for the tip.
Anyway, so basically it's really weird that I'll be honest, I'm over 40.
See that crazy old man right there?
And the rest.
Yeah, shut up. I'm over 40 and time appears to be speeding up. And I wanted to know why. And I also wanted to know if other people felt time speeding up. You feel time speeding up. I mean, it did during COVID, but you feel time speeding up now?
Yeah, I mean, that Friday thing is ridiculous. It's like every other day it's Friday.
Yeah.
I mean, we speak we speak most days, and it seems like every other day is a Friday. So, I mean, before I was in the industry that we're both in now, it wasn't like that.
YouTube,
yeah, nothing else.
yeah.
So obviously me and Paul have worked together in the past and whatever, and that's how we met. But before that, I wasn't working in this particular industry, and it was never like that. I was constantly clock watching, and time was going slowly all the time. Now it just whizzes by, and I don't know why, but it probably is because we're getting older. But
Yeah.
I think you know, when you're younger, time is a smaller portion of your life.
Well, look, you've got basically, for me, I'm over halfway through my life now.
Nearly almost dead, but not quite.
When you're a kid, you've got your whole life ahead of you, right? Your whole life is ahead, and it's all uncharted territory. My life, I know what my life is, and I know what it's probably going to be. And you know, I can remember when I was a kid in the summer holidays, it was 6 weeks, they went on forever. They lasted forever. Okay. And I don't know if this is scientific, but I think a lot of the time speeding up thing is down to routine that you have in life. So if you do a routine in your life, if every week you do this and every week you do that, time speeds up quicker. So I think if you fill your life doing different things every day, and it's difficult, but if you fill your time every day doing different things,
Get naked.
then it will seem like you're doing more and time will last longer. I mean, time is a human man-made concept anyway, you know, but I just think it's interesting, and I want to know if the viewers have also felt this, and is it worrying for them? I don't know.
My perception of time, like I mean, look, time is not an illusion. It is a constant. You know, it's not changing. But what I will say is, depending on what you're doing, time feels different, right? So if you woke up late for work, for example, and you've only got 15 minutes or 20 minutes to get ready, they will be the quickest 15 or 20 minutes of your life.
Yeah.
And it's insane. But if you're at work and you've only got 15, 20 minutes left and you're clock watching or whatever, they will be the slowest 15, 20 minutes of your life. So it completely depends on what you're doing, you know, and time flies when you're having fun is true. Like,
if
really
you watch
does.
Leave the World Behind, 2 hours, 21 minutes seems like an eternity. Check the previous episode about our review. Warning, there is spoilers. And I'm not
swearing.
just talking about Tom's hat.
But even down to me, you know, you obviously sent an invite link onto this call.
Thank you.
And kept me waiting 5 minutes.
Yeah,
And
well, I
even
had
that
to.
felt like an eternity because I'm waiting. There's a few things I hate in life, right? I hate waiting.
Yeah.
I hate queues and I hate waiting, right? Because I've got no
You're
patience
miserable.
whatsoever.
Because you're miserable.
No, I'm just impatient. I ain't got time for it. Like, I don't watch normal TV because
Right.
I would rather watch, you know, Netflix or whatever without adverts than sit through 3 or 4, 5 minutes worth, or more than that these days, of just utter tripe coming on. And there's actually more adverts than the bloody program that you're watching in the first place. But
who
I
watches
value my
terrestrial
time.
telly? I don't, well, the only, but look, I'm gonna reveal. I do watch terrestrial telly. I watch Bargain Hunt, and I watch Bidding Room.
You admit that?
Oh, I do watch Talking Pictures TV, Crown Court. I love Crown Court. It's one of my little things that I love. But yeah, if you're watching telly and you see, and also I've noticed in the daytime, not that I watch TV in the daytime, but in the daytime, all the adverts about cremations and leaving money for it's terrible. It's so depressing.
Or it's like life insurance and pension schemes where you get a free pen.
Yeah, get a free pen. It's just, oh my god. Anyway,
You know
we're
what
getting
I
off the
think it
topic.
is?
We're getting off the
Well,
topic.
no, because this does tie in quite nicely. Because
Okay.
I think that we are, even the older demographics, like
Hey, don't call me that.
Okay, you're in a different demographic than me. We won't say which direction.
What gen are you? Am I Gen? You're Gen
I'm
Z,
a
are you?
millennial. No,
Hey?
I'm millennial.
You're
I'm a
millennials.
millennial.
So you like Robbie Williams? No, sorry. No, so you're
So what I
millennials.
was going to say,
What am I? Am I Gen? I'm a
you're a
boomer.
boomer, yeah?
Am
You
I a
might be a
boomer?
boomer. I don't know. I'm probably a boomer.
I like booming.
Baby boomer, yeah. But let me
Hey?
go back to what I was saying, right? So regardless of what demographic you're in, if you've kept up with technology and
Yeah.
social media and all of that sort of stuff,
I've got a
then
phone.
your attention span will be getting shorter and shorter and shorter. And it's because, you know, we're watching more and more short form content that moves quickly, scrolling. You know, we just don't have the patience for ads anymore, which is why a lot of people my age don't watch telly, completely just outright do not watch TV, because we just can't deal with it. We haven't got the patience for it. And you know, the only thing I think I've watched in the last few years on TV, you know, and even that I don't watch live, is I'm a Celebrity. But
Don't start me on that shit.
all right, I won't.
Yeah.
I'm tempted, but I won't.
No, that's for another episode. Let's take my hair.
Now let me just quickly carry on with this. So social media, if you notice these days, have now all got subscriptions where you can remove ads. Even Facebook is doing it now, which just seems odd because, you know, they're not really intruding on
But
Facebook.
bloody hell.
You
So
can
look,
scroll
let me tell you
past
about
it.
Facebook, right? So
Yeah.
I hate Facebook. All people moaning and showing off about their life. I hate it. I post pictures of my cats and rubbish about this podcast.
Be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already.
But I accidentally clicked on an ad for a Indian curry sauce mix because the video looked quite interesting, and I clicked on it and I watched it and I thought, fair enough. My feed is every other bloody thing is a curry sauce mix, an Indian mix. Oh my god! And I just click the thing and hi dad, click hi dad, click hi dad. Not interested. I hate Facebook. I hate the whole.
But basically, all social media are now creating ways for us to not have intrusive ads that are basically impeding on our fucking time. Because we don't have the patience. We don't have the patience to sit through an ad. You know, when I'm watching YouTube and a non-skippable ad comes up that's like 30 seconds long, I literally get angry. I can't bear it.
Sweetheart, aren't you overreacting just a little bit?
I'll put the TV on mute just because I'm out of protest. But a mate of mine looks away.
Looks
Looks
away.
from the telly.
I'm not
He'll
going to
look
have
away
your
from the telly.
advertising in my head.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right, we're
But
getting
how
off the
this
topic. We're off the
ties
topic
in.
here. So
No, we're not, because all this ties back into time and how we perceive it and blah 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 and all. I said
fucking,
blah
that's
blah
another
blah.
blah blah blah. I'm going to get a little award for Tom of the block when he gets to the 1,000 blah blah blahs, which would be episode 5.
Yeah.
He'll get a little thing. But I think, and we're going to be doing another episode. Look at the state of my hair. Can I apologise? I'm going to get it all highlighted, so that's fine. I think in the future we're going to do an episode about kids and what a kid's life must be like today, but that's for another episode. Let's not talk about that.
Yeah.
The thing is, though, as you get older, your tolerance for bullshit goes down. I've got no time. If I see any woke shit, or if I see any bullshit, I'm not interested. See you later. I'm gone. Whereas when I was probably a youngster, I'll probably go, yeah, it's cool. Yeah, I like that. Forget it.
But why is it when you start getting to do they call it the moonlight, or is it twilight years of your life?
Twilight.
Autumn's like yours, like
Hey!
you're in autumn, right, of your life. You're in your autonomous years.
Hang on. Autumn, yeah. And then what's autumn, and then winter, and then fucking dead. Thanks for that.
That was rude.
So the demographic's older than you, let's say, right? When you see them in supermarkets, when you see them on the roads, like they're always strolling about like they've got the rest of their lives. I can't stand it in supermarkets with their trolley. They shouldn't be allowed trolleys.
Hey,
They shouldn't be allowed cars.
hey,
right?
you don't even
Have you
drive. How dare you? Listen,
Have you noticed that
ageist.
99%?
Ageist.
Have you noticed that 99% of people in supermarkets don't know how to push a trolley around? Like, I feel like Nigel Mansell with a bloody trolley.
You
ramming
them? You ramming them?
I'd get tempted. But when people look, we are going off topic here, but I'm going to go on about it anyway.
This is what we do on the Don't Get So Emotional podcast. We'll start on one thing, we'll end on another, and then everyone just goes, "What the?"
And we'll also be very emotional.
Well, we don't get emotional. Don't. There's no need. But the point is, okay, don't be rude about people, especially older people in supermarkets, because they're lovely.
Yeah, but they block the whole aisle with their trolley.
Yeah, but it's because you're rushing around with Carlene, fucking want to get this, want to get that.
Yeah, because I
you're
haven't
bloody
got
low attention. Oh, hang on, I've got to do my bloody TikTok thing. Wiggy, like.
Yeah, exactly. Impatient.
That's you then.
But going back to the concept of this video.
Yeah, the idea.
You've called it the illusion of time. Why have you called it the illusion of time?
Because
what about the perception of time?
I forgot to change my thumbnail.
Pardon?
Got to change my thumbnail. No, illusion. It's an illusion that. What I'm saying is, the illusion is that time is a constant, but reality is it's not a constant. It's like when you're young, it's that, and as you're older, it's that, and your time flies by. And they actually say that youth is wasted on the young, and that's so true. Can you imagine if you could go back to you being 18 now? How would you act as how old you are? I don't know how old you are. 30.
With the same knowledge.
With your knowledge now, how would you act as an 18-year-old from your 30 whatever head? It'd be totally different, wouldn't it? Totally different.
Yeah, it'd be totally different, but it'd be even more different if you went back to, like, I don't know, 13, 14, 15.
I'll tell you what, if I could go back to being 13, 14, 15, I'd get shares in quite a few companies and I wouldn't have to do this bloody podcast. Actually, I probably would do the podcast.
Yeah, just more production value.
Yeah, but be higher production, be better robots, the light that would work, and I'd have nicer toys. Though I do love my toys. Okay, so as you can tell from the podcast, we never know what we're talking about. I'm just concerned that time is speeding up. I feel that you've got no control over getting old. That's the thing. You've got no
Well,
control.
look, I don't know how you feel, right? But I'm 35 in literally days. Yeah.
You old
And
bastard.
and I can't believe it. Like,
How did that happen?
it still doesn't feel that long ago that I finished school and blah blah. And
He said it. He said it.
again,
You
I
can
just
say
did
blah,
say
blah,
blah.
blah.
But I'm still friends with the majority of people that I went to school with,
Yeah.
and you look at their photos and you go, "Oh God, they look old," or "Jesus, what happened to them?" They're
Where's
probably
their
thinking
hair
the same
gone?
thing
Oh,
when they
shit,
look
sorry.
at yeah,
Sorry.
baldest.
Is
But
baldness
you
a
look at
thing?
what? Well, I think it should be
It
if
should
we're
be.
discriminated against for being
I've got
bald. I
hair.
can't help it.
I've got hair. Admittedly, do you know what? I'm not being rude. I was blonde when I was younger. This will be next time we do the channel. Like I said, the new one. Is that, did I say it's Frank?
Yeah.
Yeah, Frank. Not only will have Frank and Tom, but I also have not that Tom. I'll also have a nice blonde highlights, which will be totally natural, and people will
See,
like
you're
it.
lucky that you've got hair, not because you're just
Thank you.
lucky that you've got hair, but you wouldn't suit being bald.
What do you mean by that?
You just wouldn't. Like, I mean, at least I've got a nice round head and whatever that kind of suits it.
Look how round this kid's head is.
What are you saying? I'm like a thin bloody. What do you mean?
I don't know. I just think you look funny with no hair.
Well, I've got a nice thick head of hair. Why are we getting on? Well, anyway, welcome to the
That's all
No
about
Mr. Marshall podcast. If you're enjoying this, and that would be very doubtful, what we want you to do, we've had thousands and thousands of views on our stuff. We talk about weird, wonderful reviews, reactions, all sorts, and even about the illusion of time, which has gone really well. So what we ask you to do, and Tom's got a Christmas tree that he's got to pay for. Smash that like button, share the show with your friends, and comment. It's all about commenting and sharing, isn't it? That's what grows channels.
Yeah, let's get some, some recommendations from our fans or our viewers.
Do you think we got any
We have got
fans?
some fans. I think so. We've got a couple.
I actually upset a few clients. I upset a few subscribers with our last or a couple of videos ago. We did one about Andrew Tate, which I actually thought was very nice, and I spent a long time editing, and I upset quite a few women.
Seriously, what the fuck are you doing?
With that, and I'd like to say now,
Sorry if I offended you.
one of my friends watched it, and she said she watched the Andrew Tate episode, and her dog growled through the entire thing. And that, I think, means the dog enjoyed it. Anyway, so time is moving on, figuratively, and if you feel that time is moving on, what have you done to slow down time? Am I correct in thinking that you should do more in life to slow down time? I think I am correct on that, but I might be wrong. Leave your comments in the chat. Thank you for clicking on the button, and we'll see you next time.